Tesla continues to make headlines. This innovative, fast-growing company is one of the new additions to the S&P 500. They just made this announcement yesterday that Tesla will be the newest stock added to the index, and they will be one of the most valuable companies on the S&P once they are added in the month of December. This is great news for Tesla investors because we have seen the share price jump up over 9% in one single day. This huge surge for the company has sent shares flying, and this is great news because 2 months ago they were actually snubbed. Although they became eligible, they were not added to the index back in the month of September. So Elon Musk and his company are one of the newest members of the S&P 500, and they will be officially begin trading within the index on Monday, December 21st. And Tesla, because of their market cap right now of around $380 billion, will be one of the top 10 most valuable companies in the index. Once this first news announcement came out, we saw shares grow up 13%. They've still slightly declined as of late, but are up over 9% for the day. This is great news for the company after that last little snub that they are back in and they have a strong future up ahead. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe. I am the Gen Z Investor, and we post every single day about the stock market. We go over daily market news and events, and of course we go over different dividend and growth stocks you should buy or sell within your personal portfolios. So please hit that like button and subscribe because in this video we're going to focus on Tesla. Of course, the new announcement that they're within the S&P 500, but what we're also going to do is focus on the most recent history of the company, their most recent delivery numbers, and their last earning reports, and go over what's coming up for them in the future. So if you're not an existing Tesla shareholder today and you want to buy into the company, you're looking forward to what they're going to do to grow the business over the next 3 to 5, 10 plus years. You're looking down the road. And that's what we're going to focus on today. We're going to take a look at some aspects of their business that they're still working towards, that aren't really fully developed just yet, and that will lead to some future growth down the road. And we're going to go over some of the industries like their new Cybertruck, the Tesla semi-truck, and even their solar roofs, which may be actually underlooked, and the potential for those industries may not be priced in right now. So please hit that like button and subscribe, and we're going to continue on with this Tesla news announcement. So if we take a look at their delivery numbers, in Q3 of 2020, they delivered over 139,000 vehicles in that 3-month span. That is the highest and a record-breaking number for Tesla deliveries, which is absolutely incredible to see. Earlier this year, in Q1 and Q2 2020, they delivered 88,000 and 90,000 in each individual quarter, and they actually surpassed their all-time high for single quarter deliveries, which was previously set at 112,000 back in Q4 of 2019. So this 139,000 delivery number is absolutely incredible to see. They were still able to deliver vehicles throughout a pandemic, which is absolutely solid, and it shows that their infrastructure can operate almost within any different economic climate. And of course, the company has been absolutely incredible with regard to their earnings reports. So of course, we know they entered the S&P 500. They've posted 5 consecutive quarters of profits, and of course, that was one of the requirements in order to be eligible for the index. If we take a look at the past 4 quarters, they beat expectations each and every time. And when they did beat, they beat by a significant amount, beating by 27 cents, 47 cents, 16% earnings per share. And if we take a look moving forward into the future, analysts have some massive expectations for the company's earnings over the next 4 quarters moving forward. In Q4 2020, we're expecting a 118% year-over-year increase, followed by 250%. 120, 43%, absolutely high expectations from analysts for the future of Tesla moving forward. Now we're going to dive into Tesla's latest quarterly earnings report, take a look at the investor presentation, go over some of their key factors for growth, like their production facilities and their different products and services, and then we're going to dive into some of the key factors of the business that I believe are going to really help them expand and become a full-service firm over the long term, and that aren't really in production just yet. We're going to go over the products like the Cybertruck, the solar roofs, and even Tesla Semi. These are highly anticipated products and services that I believe are going to help the company grow and become a full-fledged, fully operational business over the next decade. So if we take a look at the earnings report and the investor presentation, their vehicle capacity has been growing at a fast rate and will continue to grow over the next few years. They have new factories going up in Fremont, Shanghai, and Berlin. And if we take a look, the installed annual capacity currently shows that the Fremont can produce 90,000 Model S and Model X, 500,000 Model 3 and Model Y, which is absolutely incredible. And the Shanghai facility currently can produce 250,000 Model 3s. And these are all in production. And of course, they have future developments still growing, and I believe those are really going to help the business over the long term. You can see here that Berlin's Model 3 production facility is under development. We have some Shanghai under construction. Berlin continues to be in construction for their Model Y. And Texas, the new big gigafactory that's going to be set up there, the Model Y is under construction, and the Cybertruck development is still growing. And of course, they're planning on another United States build for the Tesla Semi and the Roadster, which are still under development. So there's still a lot of future growth from this company. They have barely even reached their future production capability right now. So there's still a lot of future outlook for the delivery numbers and the different products that they can produce at scale over the next decade. And if we take a look at some of their main products that I believe are going to help the company grow, of course, we have the autopilot and full self-driving, which has continued to grow. The company and this product learns through usage. The more it gets used, the more it can learn, the more it can develop, the more it can update, and it will grow over time as the overall system improves. Their vehicle software has always been improving. They're always coming out with new updates. And of course, we know their battery and powertrain is a very strong feature for this business that is really going to help them stand apart. A next highlight that I want to go over is the energy business. This is a form of Tesla that I think is underappreciated. Most people don't take into account when evaluating the future growth potential, and I think it's really going to help the company expand once they can get this out of like the native countries and the native counties they're operating within right now. So they discussed that their energy storage business has reached record deployments in Q3. They're continuing to grow at a massive rate. They're seeing accelerating interest in the Powerwall as concerns about the grid stability grows, especially in places like California. They've seen massive growth for their solar roof, and installation time is a key area of focus to help accelerate the growth of this program, which is what they're working on. This is a new innovative product. It takes skilled electricians and roofers in order to help grow this business and to actually get it installed properly. And once, of course, it's a learning curve. Once they can get this mass produced, they can get the production and the installation of these products, more well-rounded, more efficient, then overall this will help grow. And if we take a look at their solar roof on their website, it's stunning. It's beautiful to look at. Usually solar panels are ugly, and I believe solar is going to be a key part of the future. And I think a lot of homes in places that can actually sustain this type of environment are going to have something like a solar roof from Tesla over the next 10 to 20 years. I think no matter what, we're going to transition into renewable energy, and Tesla and these solar roofs are really going to help the company grow. And I think that they are beautiful, which is going to be the big factor that's going to get people into trying out this product. The traditional solar panels on a roof are ugly, they hurt eye appeal, and I think this new type of feature that looks better and is extremely durable, like you can see from this video, the Tesla solar can withstand a much higher hail rating compared to traditional roofing tiles. I think it will really help the company grow and reach a new market. If we move over and take a look at the Cybertruck, this is another aspect of the business that I think is really going to help them expand. Of course, this is going to be another big learning curve for consumers, and that is what happens with every Tesla product. The Cybertruck is very unique, but the power and the features that it's going to incur, I think is really going to help get those traditional truck manufacturers and those traditional truck lovers over and more innovative into this new style of vehicle. I think it will take harder. I think traditional pickup truck owners love their vehicles, are like really into their GM, their Ford, their Dodge, those three key name brands in the pickup truck space. But I think once they can actually get this on the market, see people using it, get some miles driven on the road and within usage day to day from different contractors or different businesses, I think this can be something that actually takes some market share, especially because they're promising to have better performance than the Ford F-150, which by far is the #1 best-selling pickup truck in North America. So they can actually deliver, when it's fully produced at high capacity numbers, a better truck with regard to performance than an F-150. I think this will really help grow the company at a massive rate and get people into a Tesla Cybertruck that is extremely eye-catching. So the Tesla semi-truck is the next vehicle that I really think is going to help the company grow over a longer term span. Truck deliveries are always going to be here. And the fact that we're buying more items online and less in store, these trucks are going to be used to take from production facilities to short-term last-mile delivery pit stops. And I think no matter what type of economy we live in, trucks will always be needed to deliver goods from one place to another. It's going to be the cheapest and most efficient way to deliver goods like it is today, and the electric vehicle market can really help grow and expand that industry in a more efficient manner. So if we take a look at the Tesla semi-truck, this is a prototype vehicle. The production facility, like we saw in the investor presentation, that will actually be built within the United States is still under development. So this prototype vehicle is expected to take over this EV space, and I think it's really going to help Tesla grow at a massive rate, only because so many of these vehicles will be in demand. Once they can get a few on the road, once they can prove the concept, once they can show businesses and some of the largest retailers in the world that their vehicles can get the job done, I think Tesla will have the confidence, because it is such a large American-based company, they will grow their orders at a massive rate. So right now this vehicle is only set up for pre-order, and those are soaring. One of the largest truck leasing companies within North America has ordered 150 pre-orders for the Tesla Semi, with the option to buy 350 more once we get more information about the financing and how the first 150 work out. This also comes after Walmart Canada announced a 130 vehicle reservation. So this is incredible. And as more companies try to get to zero emissions, one part of that business will have to be zero emission delivery trucks. So companies like Walmart, McDonald's, the companies that are in every city across America, the companies that have locations all across the globe that need to deliver vehicles to either remote or out of state areas, they're going to have to use and continue to use these semi-trucks for their deliveries. And if they want to get that zero emission, they're going to go electric, and Tesla is going to be one of the main players that can actually get it done very soon. So I think is another part of their business that's going to have some strong future growth potential moving forward.